Okay guys, I am back. I do want to say sorry for the delay. However, I've been prepping for my baby to come home, and that's my new puppy. So yes, I purchased a Havanese, one of those small dogs, and I am going to be picking up my new puppy this weekend. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I've been prepping and getting things ready. It's kind of really like having a baby. I did not realize that. This is my first time owning a dog. Yeah. So I've been spending my time watching, extensive puppy videos and stuff like that. But anyways, today I want to briefly talk about candlesticks. Okay, so before we start talking about candlesticks, I know a lot of people are interested in that, and they're like, okay, if I could read the candlesticks, then I could do well with trading. However, that is not the only indicator, that traders use to, identify, or try to identify which way a stock is going to go and if they should jump in or jump out. It's definitely helping, like, from what I've been seeing, it definitely helps. It's probably like the main thing that, they would use, but there are other things that also help with that, so you can make better choices and be more successful. Like I mentioned before, I found out that only 18% or maybe even less of traders actually make a profit in the market. So we have to be very careful, when we're getting into this, but not that we don't want to take risks, but we want to make educated risks, right? So there are a few indicators that we will get into. Another issue I was having was trying to figure out how to show you guys the candlestick, since I'm just doing this from my phone. I'm not doing anything extra. So I was trying to figure out how to show you guys these things here and the meaning of the candlesticks without having to download any extra programs and paying for any extra stuff, since, I'm doing this for learning. I'm not saying I wouldn't invest, but I'm not into this for the video. I'm just into it to teach what I'm learning, and also learning in the process. So what I decided to do was do this in a two-part. I will talk about, some basic stuff for the candles, the candlesticks, and then I will do a voiceover of the actual candlesticks, like a screen record, and I could post that to the page. So I may do that later, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. At this point, I cannot make any, At this point, I cannot make any, permanent. I can't commit permanently because I have a new puppy coming, and I don't know how that's going to be. So until I get settled with my new puppy, then I could be a little bit more consistent. But now my mind is focusing on my puppy. But anyways, so let's get into it. All right, so candlestick charts. All right, what are they? Candlestick charts is pretty much, it gives you like an indicator of what the market is doing, right? So it lets you know if the market is going up or if it's going down, right? And usually, you could change the colors, but we usually indicate it with green when there's an increase, and with red when there's a decrease. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are able to see this, but in addition to, this part, these body of the candles, they have little edges there too that they call wicks. That gives you different information. Now, I'm putting this close to the video, so maybe I could do it here. I don't know if you guys could see it. Seems like you guys are seeing it well. Maybe I don't have to do the video later. Okay. All right, so this one would be the basic. All right, so we're just looking at the basic candlestick, these two right here. So we have here the bullish candle, and we have here the bearish candle. Bullish means that, you know, buying, pushing it up, going forward. Bearish, it's going down, right? They're trying to drag the stock down. But anyways, so these mean different things. So this is the bottle of the candle. This is the wick, right? So what does the body of the candle tells you? Well, the body of the bottom part of the candle lets you know the opening price. So if this is a day chart, right, a day candlestick, they have different candlesticks, by the way. They have 1 minute candlestick, 5 minute. You could change all of that. So let's say this is a day chart. It lets you know what the opening price is for the day, right here, right? This part of the candle, right? It lets you know, let me try to zoom in on that part. It lets you know the opening price for that day. This part here lets you know the closing price for that day. And with the bearish candle, the red candle is the opposite. This part lets you know the opening price that it started with. And this part down here tells you the closing price. This right here, if you could see that part, it tells you the closing price. Now, these ends of the candles, the wicks, they let you know how low and how high the price was for that day. So the lows, how low it went, how high it went, how low this went, how high this went, right? So that's what this is telling you. Now, of course, this is basic information. This is just, you know, starting from the beginning and just kind of let you know the basics. Okay, so let me go back to the candlestick. So now with the candlesticks, you have different formations. When they are combined, that's when they make different formations that you can read based on trends, based on past, you know, trends in the market, and also with all of these different indicators in addition to the candlesticks. All right, so 5 of the candlesticks that we're going to talk about, the 5 formation of the candlesticks we'll talk about are the doji candle. You have the hammers, the inverted hammers and hammers. You have long body candle, bullish engulfing candles, and bearish engulfing candles. So those are the 5 candles that we'll talk about. And one of the things that's really stressed when buying stocks or trading is that you're looking for high volume. That can't be stressed often, is that you're looking for high volume and the price being increased. I got a question asking, how do you know the price is increased if it's 5% or more, when to jump in? Well, it's where the chart comes in. Now, I don't know how I'm going to show you guys the chart. I'm paying a monthly subscription to, you know, practice. And I'm not sure if I'm able to screen record that. I think it would be copyright issues. So probably what I will do is just print out some old charts and, you know, just go over those instead of showing real-time trading. But anyway, so that's it for now. I know it's not a lot, but don't forget, you guys should be looking these up too, and kind of, you know, remember, this is repetitive for me. So you want to make it repetitive for you too, so you can rewatch the video so you can understand, or do some other research on YouTube that could give you a better understanding and show you better pictures than I can, right? So I give you the information, and then you could go look up more and even better information that you could share under my comments. All right, so that's it for now. So I'll figure out how to do this, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. And let me see, tomorrow's Friday. and probably, I don't know. I don't think I'll do anything tomorrow. So enjoy, and thank you for tuning in. See you soon. Bye.